Yeah, so really inspiring. Oh wow. My perspective of freedom is like the wind, you know, you can move however you want, but it's also contained. Freedom is within bounds, so just like the wind is within the sphere of the earth, you know, our freedom has to be within the sphere of our responsibility. So, you know, freedom is about exploration and creativity and flow.
This is great. Yeah, this is very much community, this is very local, this is very grassroots, and, you know, I keep thinking of that saying, you know, it's not just about breaking down the rate of destruction, but speeding up the rate of creation, and so it's nice to see all these people out together doing it locally and just kind of putting it together themselves.
Fantastic. And what's the vibe been like?
Very fun. Everybody's very relaxed, got to meet so many new people and people that are my neighbors that I otherwise would not have met, and yeah, everybody's been great.
What was like one of the things that really got you going into your passion with the art?
Oh, I started drawing automatically. Like I wasn't really, I just started moving a lot, and it happened one night, and then all of a sudden I was moving a lot, and then all of a sudden my hand was kind of like disconnected from my body, was drawing by itself, and that was a pretty bizarre experience. So that kind of just got me into it because the experience of it was so extraordinary, like nothing I ever experienced before. So I was basically compelled to explore that and, you know, find out what images I could come up with.
I started out studying architecture. I was also kind of channeling the Holy Spirit at the time. I was involved in kind of religious things, you know, and I kind of developed spiritually and mentally and socially, and eventually just became a regular person who really liked to channel art. This event has all the makings of a really great event, and I think that just if more people knew about it, they'd be really into it. The atmosphere here is really great. I find that the artists here really encourage each other, and they're really big fans of each other. It's not like a competitive vibe to it at all. This is the real thing, you know. And I think that the more people find out about it, the bigger this is going to get. That's for sure.
I'm Diane, Richardson Moyer, and these are my pictures.
Strips. So I cut a bunch of pointy strips, and they all curve naturally as you cut it. Just come on.
Looks like a girl I used to know.
Yeah, this is supposed to be a girl, yeah.
You better be here next year.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
So you've been here for 3 days in this event. What would you say the feel generally about the event is?
It's kind of family, you know. It's like everybody's helping out. I made a point to bring a lot of extra screws and a screw gun and help a lot of the artists get their work put up that first day. You know, we're a little forgetful sometimes, so that was fun. And then the weather's been awesome, and the people that are around me have all been really pleasant, and not a bad egg in the bunch.
And how many events have you participated in?
You know, in the past, back in Michigan, I used to do quite a few shows, and none of them had quite this feel. This has been definitely a really good vibe. Not that those shows were bad, it was just some of the people were a little uptight, and out here, none of that.
And we have a parting question, a theme, if you will.
All right.
And that is, what's your perspective of freedom?
Well, I think my work kind of speaks for it. We were on the road for 21 days, never got on a main highway, went to little towns, got to meet real people, were invited to stay on people's ranches. They didn't even know us from Adam, and they invited us to come stay with them after just meeting us for a drink. And America's still out there, man. You just got to get off the main highway.
How long have you been doing art for and stuff?
All my life. I started when I was 10 years old. I'm 75 now, so it's been many, many years. My subject mainly is marine painting, seascapes, ships, and occasionally I'll do some still lifes, but marine painting.
Everybody loves Larry.
Larry is a fantastic guy.
He's like a museum piece, especially in Sausalito.
And your name, love?
Rosemary Tapia. This is the primrose. most artists are just paint because it's just a lot of fun. You can feel like you're in kindergarten. Just go at it, right? Nobody's telling you what's right or wrong. You just do it.
Does it give you a sense of freedom?
Because every artist is different, you know, and you have to be true to yourself. You can't copy anybody. You can't even, you can't have somebody come over and say that's wrong. And you just say, I'm sorry. It's my art. It's not wrong. I'm never wrong. What, are you kidding? But you see everybody here has a different style. I was just talking to this lady over here. She was in Mozambique for 2 years, and more of an adjustment to come back to the States after being 2 years in Mozambique than it was going over there. Yeah, every artist has their own story, so it makes it fun.
Well, thank you for sharing yours, both of you.
Yeah, tell Larry I love him.
Definitely will.
Good.
This is so great though, Larry. This is great to see everybody here. It's like become such a little, on the third day, it's so interesting what a little community's grown out of this. You're right about like everybody getting together, hanging out, and having a great time.
Also, everybody's looking around. They didn't know that their neighbors were artists.
Yeah, tell me about it. Yeah.
We live in the same town, and it took this to get us together. And we've had time, instead of just rushing in and out of the coffee shop and, oh, hey, we've had 3 days to get to know each other and find a lot in common.
So good luck, everybody. Art rocks! Art rocks!
Woo!
Warmed up, baby. Baby, what is your game? About time somebody recognize me, baby. Sitting on the dock of the bed, been smoking all night. I've been looking for my baby, and she said I'm alright. I got everything you need, baby, won't you call me? Bye bye, baby, bye bye, yeah, you won't know. I'm in the contest, baby, now I'm on a movie show. I don't remember, I'm on the Negro. Too old, too cry, too ugly to die.
That ain't no lie.
You tell me, baby, I'm like a silver fly. That's called the Painter's Blues. That was pretty good.
The reason I became an artist is I could sleep late, not have to work, hang out with naked girls, and go to parties. And that was it. That's why I'm here.